Welcome to Today's Issues, a community service program informing you of the issues and events in the four-state area. Now, here are the issues for today on KNEO 91.7 FM.
Good morning. This is Luke Taylor with a Capitol Report update. State Senator Jill Carter joins us this morning. She called into the station last Friday to discuss the outlook for the 2024 legislative session as the first week of it was wrapping up. We're going to let her share that update with you now.
This is Senator Jill Carter on the road to St. Louis this morning. I just left the Capitol and we're headed to St. Louis, me and my son, to launch the Freedom Caucus for Missouri. I want to talk just a little bit about that. Something that you see going on in Florida and across the country are these firestorms of Republicans that are deeply concerned about the mission drift that we've had within our party. We've had a trifecta of Republican power in the Missouri legislature for 30 years. And what we see as Republicans is we're having a difficult time trying to get Republican things like reining in the Department of Ed with our children's education, over abuse of federal regulation on our law enforcement, on our schools, in our communities, having to do with healthcare and all of these things that we're seeing at a national level. And we see some states like Florida, Texas, Tennessee that are passing big Republican reforms that we cannot get done in Missouri under the banner of the Republican leadership. And so on the road this morning, just trying to, again, raise awareness and educate people as to what's going on. None of this is meant to demean or diminish the value of other Republicans in our caucus, but simply to say that we recognize that we have mission drift and that we want to reestablish the flagship and the banner of what it means to be a conservative, and not just even a conservative, but a Republican in cutting government. So I would just appreciate your prayers as we move into this next legislative session and try to take on some of these big issues. IP reform, please be praying about initiative petition reform. It's going to be used, the initiative petition process, to try to get abortion passed as a right in Missouri, and that's something that we're trying to reform so some of these issues like the marijuana and abortion is not just be able to be passed with a bunch of outside influence and money from outside Missouri. So thank you so much for everything you guys do and for your prayers, and I appreciate being able to report back on our progress. Thank you.
32nd District State Senator Jill Carter can be reached at her Jefferson City office at 573-751-2173. We'll also mention that we're making the Capitol Report update available as a podcast now. Find it wherever you get your podcasts and get each day's update from our local legislators by searching for KNEO Capitol Report.
This has been Today's Issues. For more information about the issues you've just heard, call 417-451-5636. Today's Issues is presented as a public service of KNEO 91.7 FM, a Sky High radio network.